And that is always the safest place to begin.
Few passages in Scripture have caused more fear, speculation, and debate than Revelation chapter 13.
I've heard about the mark of the beast all my life, but I've never actually read the passage.
Then today we begin with Scripture. Whenever people hear the words, "the mark of the beast," they often imagine computer chips, artificial intelligence, digital currencies, or futuristic technology. But before we discuss modern theories, we must first understand what Scripture actually says.
So those are the verses that started all the discussion.
They are. And because these verses are so well known, they are also among the most misunderstood. The first thing good Bible study teaches us is to observe, not assume. The text tells us, there is a beast, there is a mark, and there is a restriction concerning buying and selling. But it does not answer every question people ask.
So the Bible gives us the foundation, but not every detail people speculate about.
Exactly. When we go beyond what Scripture says, we begin speaking with more confidence than the Bible itself. Good theology begins by allowing Scripture to speak first. And then John writes,
"Here is wisdom. Let him who has understanding calculate the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. His number is 666.
That verse has fascinated people for centuries.
It has. Countless interpretations have been suggested. But John begins with two important words. Here is wisdom, not panic. Wisdom.
So Revelation encourages careful understanding, rather than sensationalism.
Exactly.
Why is Revelation written with so much symbolism?
Revelation is unlike most books of the Bible. It contains visions, symbols, images, and prophetic language. Understanding those symbols requires patience and careful comparison with the rest of Scripture.
So we shouldn't isolate one verse from everything else?
Exactly. Whatever view someone holds, Revelation repeatedly calls believers to remain faithful.
Here is the patience of the saints. Here are those who keep the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus.
So the emphasis isn't simply identifying symbols, it's remaining faithful.
The center of revelation is still Jesus Christ.
The mark of the beast has prompted discussion for generations. Yet Revelation calls readers not merely to curiosity, but to wisdom, discernment, and faithful endurance.
I thought I needed all the answers today, but I think I've learned something more important.
And what is that?
To let Scripture lead the conversation.
And that is always the safest place to begin.